Howdy folks, and welcome to this Let's Play of Stellaris. Now, last session we completed as humans, so I'm actually going to create a brand new game. And instead of picking one of the existing races, I'm actually going to pick up a create new. So I'm actually going to create a brand new race. Now, in terms of the race itself, let's first choose the racial type. Plantoid is the one I basically want to, or Plantoid I should say, is the one I want to go for. Now I can of course choose the appearance itself. What I want to do, I want to pick one that's quite interesting looking. Now I want to play this different from how I perceive plants to be. I want to play this a bit warlike. I'm looking for something that looks a little bit warlike in the appearance here as well. So what looks a bit warlike? Which one shall we go for? This one, no, not really. This one looks a little bit, yeah, strange. This one looks a bit warlike, I would say. But, so, this one, I guess, this looks a bit more scary. And I think that's quite a nice one to basically pick, maybe. Let's choose a random name from here. Ganvius. Ganvi, adjective, Ganvian. Okay, yep. Now, prefix for the ships, Plantoids. Bronze pod, trunk of. Petals of khaki. Olive. I think I want to go for this first one. Thorn, blade, etc., etc. Okay, sounds interesting. Now traits. Interesting. What shall we basically go for? I want to basically go for something that relates to our nature, as basically being warlike. At least that's how I want to play it here. New Zealand makes us, our garrison get additional health, fortification bonus, additional health. Now one of the first things that of course fits in is them being agrarian, so I'm basically going to pick that one first. At least I wanted to, but I didn't notice it basically costs me extra money. So let's have a brief look through this list again. Adaptive, non-adaptive, rapid breeders. Slow breeders, talented. Quick learners. Slow learners. Army damage. Minerals. Symmetry. Nomadic. Communal. No, I don't want communal. Solitary. Charismatic. Conformist, no. Deviants. Ethnic divergence. These people do not seek consensus and are more likely to conform to the governing ethics. Vulnerable. International plus 90. Wow. Resource output without slaves. Decadent. We need the slaves. Question is, do I want to basically focus it on ground armies or space armies? Migration speed and settlement costs. Solitary. Deviants. Let's actually take a look at that. That'll basically give you an extra point. So now I got 3 points. So where are we going to invest this into? I would love to get the vulnerable here, but that's going to be difficult to get. So I'm going to go for let's get at least the Enduring and the Agrarian, which fits in with us being plants. So we've got a longer lifespan for our leader, plus of course us being Agrarian. Perfect. Now we cannot choose the phenotype, we cannot choose hairstyle, but we can choose color variants. Interesting. I think I liked number 2, or maybe, yeah, 2 or 3. I think 3 looks a bit more hostile. Name, Stock of Brown. No, I don't want Stock of Brown. Petals of Maganti. Yep. I will choose a female Lloyd leader to start off with, or should I choose male? Makes no difference here, really, is it? Okay. I'll make the leader's name the Seed of Life. Okay, so homeworld type, continental, oceanic, no, tropical. I think tropical fits in quite nicely. Homeworld, Lavis Primus, yep, Lav, fine. Star system, perfect, I'm quite happy with that. Gonna go next. Then we are able to choose the Plantoid city. Government ethics. Now I did want to say I want to choose the militarist option here. That is of course opposite of the pacifist. Trust growth is less quickly done. Let's see what's the key difference. Weapon damage is increased. Maximum rivalries is increased. Fanatic spiritualists. Okay, cool. Collectivist, which gives me slave tolerance. Food consumption is reduced. Individualist, no, I don't want to do individualist. Military junta, military dictatorship. So it's either military republic. Hold an election every 10 years to select a new ruler. Military junta means hold an election every 40 to 50 years. Ship upgrade is reduced. Naval capacity increased. I think I want to go for that dictatorship option. Rivalry influence game. Can I actually change it later on? I should be able to. Army damage, army upkeep. Military station build cost is reduced. Ship upgrade cost is reduced. Admiral skill is given by 1. Ship cost is reduced. I think the dictatorship is a good one, yeah. Question is, what else do I want to have? Xenophobe? No. No. Individualist? No. Collectivist? Time. I think I want to basically make myself a fanatic spiritualist. Despot hierarchy, which is part of the science. Enlightened monarch. Pacifist. Okay. So I did say I want basically militarist, and I also want to choose something that kind of fits in here. I guess the spiritualist is an interesting one to go for. So the militarist, no, spiritualist I think is the one to go for. Weapon damage is increased, good. Empire name, Combine of Lav, nope. Royal Ganvius Nations. Ganvius Empire, perfect, that quite nicely fits in there. Now we need to design ourselves a flag. Now I think I want to basically choose something that is something to do with the zoo? No. Is there anything related to plants here? Paradox? No. Ornate? What does a plant look like? That maybe, yeah. And then let's choose a color set that's matching. Secondary color maybe purple. And then of course I can choose the underlying design. That's a quite nice one. Let's go for it. Now, our base weapons we will choose as being energy weapons. Now, we can choose what kind of travel technology it is we want to use. Is that going to be wormhole travel? Which basically means we got wormhole generators. I think that's an interesting one for us to basically try here. I'm going to take Plantoid ships. And I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? So we're going to save these guys away. Say we're done. Now, I did say in the last time I want to basically take something slightly smaller, so instead of the medium, I'm going to do small. Elliptical, spiral. I think I'm going to go for spiral here. Did that actually adjust itself for the numbers here? 17 and 4. Perfect. Now, Iron Man mode. Should do it. There we go. Let's get started. So that's 10 minutes in. So we should have a little bit of time to basically take this further. In the eons since the first primitive Ganvian communities took shape in the dense jungles of Levis Primus, our civilization spread and prospered. So, perfect. Nice beginning. So one of the first things we will want to do here is take our science ship, zoom out briefly, and actually start surveying our own system. Then basically choose the optimal path along all the different places. Now, I do have some military ships here, as you can see. What I will do with them, I'll basically start exploring. So I need to build more wormhole stations to go through all of those. So wormhole station, the first one you start off with already, so that's a blessing. Now let's have a brief look at the planet itself. On the surface here, as you can see, I already got various different bits in bobs in place. And I think I can just get the clock running here. I'll basically start using this building in a minute as well. So in the meantime, let's have a look at our research. Sensor survey speed can be increased by doing this one or solar panels. Solar panels is the first one to go for. New World Protocol, farming or naval capacity. I'm going to go for New World Protocol, and I'm going to go for the ion thrusters there. Anything remarkable here yet? I love these sound effects though. So you look at the barren planet, it almost sounds like crackling at the surface. Speeding up this. So if I now look at the actual outside map, you should see that I've got a few of these systems I've briefly touched upon already. At least to be able to see how many planets are there. Should be
Situation log updated.
Potentially colonizable planets. So we've come across our first aliens. Okay, they look like those space cows or something like that. Not sure what to call them, but space cows I guess is a good description. Alright, let's accelerate the clock a little bit. Now, as you can see, I've now found that there are some resources here that I can do something with. So I will basically go for this one first. Sorry, construction ship here. So first
anomaly found.
There are signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this inhospitable log. Assign this only to a scientist aboard another scientist. Now let's research it. Alright, so this one here. Researching what's going on there. Now, the reason again why I basically do this one first is because energy production is significantly less than our actual mineral production at the moment. We have those recovered artifacts from an ancient alien civilization on Lab 2A. Our science thinks they have inhabited the region of stars roughly 6 million years ago. Based on the age of the artifacts, the aliens called themselves the Yult and appear to have been a very large and flat arthropod analogous. It seems a single individual could reach a length of nearly 100 meters as an adult, and it was apparently extremely rare for more than 2 or 3 of them to travel aboard the same starship.
Situation log updated.
Right, so he gained an extra level, or at least an extra level into the stars here. Perfect. Science vessel hasn't found anything extra since.
System survey complete.
Right, so let me just slow down the speed here for just a second. So we have fully surveyed this system here. There's another tropical world here. So what I want to do, I'm going to properly survey that system itself. Continental world. Just because, of course, there's a tropical world there, which I'm quite easy into colonizing as such. Let's go back to our home planet, home system. So we just completed our mining station here. Accelerating the clock just to basically speed
Evading
up.
hostile fleet.
Ooh, the construction ship narrators have encountered a hostile hijacking fleet in Lab and is currently intending to evade them. Right, so centuries ago, a group of radical priests and their devoted followers of Lavis Prime broke away from the Stellaris religion to form their own church. These extremists called themselves the Temple of Unity and have been responsible for many atrocities and acts of terror over the years. Although they kept a low profile in modern times, we recently learned that many of their agents have infiltrated our military. These renegades have secretly been diverting resources to the construction of a small fleet of starships at a hidden facility on Lavis Primus. When their treachery was revealed, the cultists blasted off into orbit and fled to Lavis.
Situation log updated.
Okay, so interesting. So what I want to do now, I want to basically build extra corvettes to counter them. It looks like I got two different designs here. Petals of Maganti class. What's the key difference? This one's got armor 3, damage 5.8. Hold on. Okay. Petals of Maganti class, of course, is named after the ruler.
Construction complete.
Petals of Maganti. Surface. So what can I do on the surface here in addition to what I'm doing already? I can of course invest in other bits of infrastructure. I've got no admiral yet. I'm going to recruit one. Evasion, sublight speed, leader lifespan. I'm going to go for this one here. Okay, so I'm building some ships. And I'll basically go and take those guys on in a minute. First, I want to basically finish the production of those additional ships that I've got ongoing at the moment. Basic Corvette as well, but it's slightly bigger than the other ones. Slightly bigger. It's got more hull points, about 50% more hull points. Military power is also bigger. Interesting. Nice. I like it. So I'm constructing one more if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Almost finished.
Construction complete.
Still ongoing. Perfect. So I've got 150 in terms of fleet strength. I'm going to take on those other guys.
System survey complete.
Just slowing down that briefly. Alright, so survey's been completed. There's a desert road. There is an ocean road there, and there is a truck road there. So
Hostile fleet engaged.
let's go towards our confrontation. You should see firing on them. They're firing back. Because we've got more ships, we should see that they get damaged significantly faster than our ships get damaged. That was the first ship.
Evading hostile fleet.
Corvette Divine Fury, and I guess that's basically their battleship, I guess. Repair the bridge charges. Battalion of base warships fleet is able to ship in the cold twist. Armada is mostly intact, and we're picking up faint life signs from inside hull. Once you've eliminated all threats of immediate vicinity, we must conduct a reporting operation to secure any survivors. They may be able to tell us more about the ultimate motives of the intel.
Situation log updated.
Alright, cool. Let's get this one repaired in the meantime. Ship is en route. Construction ship in the meantime is also available here. Is there any energy here? There's not. Unfortunately, but there are options for me to get additional research points. Now we know without a doubt that there's a thriving biosphere in not something unique to Lavis Prime. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing planets. Okay. That basically either gives us the event of a habitable worlds survey event, or we basically we have more important things to focus on, so we get some influence. I will go for the
Situation log updated.
So that's this one here. So basically it says surveyed habitable worlds, surveyed 8. Breathe into our own surface here. There is some energy here that we can do if we wanted to. I think it might be useful to basically clear that out and get maybe a power plant built there.
Special project complete. Situation log updated.
Stiff resistance. Boarding parties have been able to secure several prisoners from the disabled cultist starship. From then we have learned that this conspiracy goes far deeper than we initially suspected. The agents of the Temple of Unity includes several flag officers and high-ranking officials within our government. Mass arrests are being made on our planet. And all the assets belonging to this cult have been seized. However, several of the starship they built in secret remain unaccounted for, and the upper echelons of the cult leadership have vanished. We have picked up faint ion trails leading to several outlying systems. We must pursue them. Right. So let's prepare our fleet first before we do all of that. Does that lead us to... Yes. We've detected ion trails from fleeing cultist ships in the vicinity of this star system. It should be reconnoitered in force. Right, which systems are they? So that one is outside of our current range. I've got 2 of them within our current range. So one of the things I will want to do here, I want to basically, once I got the technology for it, I want to build a colony ship. And that ship I want to send out to the neighboring system itself. Now looking at the clock, I think it's about time for us to call an end to today's session. So thanks for joining me, and look forward to seeing you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye.